So we don't need video, we just need audio.
You go and turn it on?
Yeah. I remember how to spell that button.
You see him out here?
I did not. I know he's here.
Getting here a little bit early.
Yeah.
Just have a seat. You're good here.
Okay.
All right, this is never a fun time. Obviously, you had some situations going on that kickstarted an internal with us. I don't know if you've received any additional information on how all that got started as far as on the Richmond County side. But it had us looking at things as far as internally, and based on what we found so far, we have determined that there have been some policy violations that took place, specifically dealing with the code of conduct regarding conduct unbecoming, and that's related to not disclosing information about your background. And I know there's been a lot of talk about mental health and stuff like that. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the issue where you had been criminally charged with the incident with your cousin. And you put that on the polygraph stuff, the police department never had any knowledge of it. And that would have been something that we would want to check into. And part of the whole interview thing is where you would be able to provide information to us that we would know that you're being upfront with the information.
Yes, sir.
Also, it came out in the internal investigation that you had indicated about that incident that you were investigated at Richmond County with the child abuse claim.
Yeah, with my daughter, yeah.
Right. And I know that was unfounded, but that would have been a significant event for you to bring up.
Yeah, well, I thought it was in my file.
Yeah.
That's why.
See, what it wasn't even a internal investigation. It doesn't appear.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that it was about a 4-month-long criminal investigation that they did.
Okay.
You know, as far as the detective notes that were written, the detective, I guess, made multiple trips up to the house to check the house, make sure that the place where your child was staying was suitable, and a lot of the information contained in it basically created the event where the event was unfounded, but that's something that we should have known about in advance, so it didn't reach up and grab us later on had it been an actual situation that had some merit.
Yes,
Due to the fact that there were policy violations and due to the fact that you're a provisional employee, you are going to be terminated today.
yes, sir.
And that's a decision from the city. You can make any. We'll allow you to, if you wanted to resign in lieu of termination, you can do that. But that would be that's up to you. I mean, the decision is made that today will be your last day of employment.
Yes, sir.
You do have the ability to do what's called a name clearing hearing.
Yes, sir.
Since you're a provisional employee, you don't have quite the same protections as a regular full-time employee that has been here for more than 6 months and passed probation. But if you do want to have a name clearing hearing, you just need to reach out to Gabriella Downs.
Yes, sir.
And give her notification by the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
That you would like a name clearing hearing. And that's completely up to you if you want to use that aspect of the policy.
Yes, sir.
I hate that this happened. I hope you can get whatever worked out. I mean, I certainly hope that none of the criminal stuff that's been alleged has happened. I would like to think I know you well enough to know that you did not commit any murder. But I mean, this really is it's an unfortunate situation. I wish it had never happened. I hope you can find out who is making these accusations so you can actually address those individually. We can't determine one way or the other. We were hoping that you would clear yourself with the polygraph, but that didn't work out the way we hoped. But I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I wish you the best. I hope you can get it solved for you. Let me go ahead and give you this. This is your copy. Human Resources asked us to attach this. and it has some information in it, so you need to read through it. And part of it deals with what you need to do as far as like the Department of Labor and stuff like that. So you can read that over, and there's a place to sign where it says employee signature. We're going to make, we're going to make efforts to come pick up your property. I'm assuming your car and stuff is still at your apartment.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the ability? Do you have personal stuff inside the car?
Yeah, my personal stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What we'd like to do is have a couple people follow you over to your place so you can get your personal stuff out, so we can kind of grab our gear and drive the car back.
Yes, sir.
I mean, do you have any questions for us at all?
I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, I'm sorry it worked out like this. I had great expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I did too. I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean, if they had any liquor evidence, man, I'd be sitting in jail right now, man. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, it appeared clear, and I mean, I would expect you to be reached out by, as Richmond County contacted you again.
Yeah, they told me that I'm not a suspect in this case. They even said that I never was a person interested in this case.
No, I'm talking about they've been in contact with us again, and they wanted us to send them fingerprint cards and stuff like that. So they'll probably be reaching back out to you to get elimination prints and stuff like that, because I think they got some prints from the crime scene. But I mean that's a criminal thing that has nothing to do with us. And I told the Captain Tainer that we weren't going to get involved in any of their investigation. I just didn't want to intermingle our stuff with their stuff.
Right.
But I mean I will. I mean, do you have a lawyer?
I don't.
Okay. I mean, it's before you get too far into this. You might just want to reach out to one.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're not telling us that you're currently a suspect or anything like that, but you also don't want to get wrapped up. I know if I had a family member that was involved in something like this, it was a false accusation.
Yeah.
I would still want to be represented by a lawyer.
Right.
But that's your call on that. But man, I do. I wish you the best. I mean, I know this sucks, but I hope you can get through it. And if there's anything we can do to help you, I know it's hard to say that now when we're separating like this, but if there's anything we can do in the future, please let us know.
That would appreciate it.
Okay. Good luck to you.
I appreciate it. Good luck, man.
Can you?
That one signed?
Oh, yeah. Can you sign this one too?
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Yep.
And you can keep that. And is Nato and Tainer, are they ready
They're
to
here.
drive down?
Yeah, I'll grab them. Yeah, I'll let Captain Tainer know.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck to y'all.
Thank you.
Alphonso.
Yeah.